Check it out, it's another Brinyte. This is the PT16A. This is an upgraded version of the original that you'll find in my videos. You can find it in the archives. It's upgraded with a different emitter. It's got an SFT70 in it. It still has the same two buttons on the tail, one button on the side indicating battery level. I don't know if you can see it right now, but it's green, letting us know that we have a nice full battery, and that just stays on all the time unless you do like 7 clicks, and you can turn that off at any time you want to. You can access strobe, turbo, and this is locked out. You have to unlock it by triple pressing, or after the light has been on for like 30 seconds, it's unlocked for a minute. We'll go ahead and turn it on turbo just to show you just what 3000 lumen looks like in the daylight. Pretty bright. We can now start stepping it down with that other button that would serve as the strobe button. You can throttle through, get where you need to be with that on the back or on the side. Pretty nice, pretty handy. I like that you can adjust it to where you need to be. I've got the clip on it. I'm not using the ring, but I still have it. It's kind of a little bit too much if you're going to be carrying it in the pocket. Comes with a really cool holster. You know me, I don't really go through all the box and, you know, show you all the stuff that it comes with. I like to show you all what you're actually going to be using. So you do have a clip that it comes with, and it has like this little retaining ring that kind of helps you hold it and give you a good grip. They did upgrade and put like some glass buster, you know, whatever you want to call those little knobs, little things right there. And I do even have with me the original, just to show you all. I've been carrying it because it's kind of got, you know, some character to it. I've been carrying that original version, and just to show you the difference of emitter, the original has the SFT40, and it throws a little bit further than this newer version. This newer version has more of a flood pattern, and I'll get it out in the dark and show you the difference. There's a little bit more flood on the newer version, whereas the older version has like a tighter beam, and it threw a little bit further. The big upgrade that I really like to see is, so you see that old little port cover there? They upgraded and they got it better. They now have this going in on the wrong side. They now have this in like recessed in a little bit more, so that way it stays protected, and when I throw this rubber flat back down, I've not had it coming up at all. That's been really cool. They needed to do that because the other one wasn't so great, and I let them know that, and you know, obviously they went ahead and searched a better way to do it. So let's get it out in the dark. It's still got the 21700. Before I shut this video off, let me tell you too, you know, it's still the same 5000 milliamp per hour, 21700, big battery. The flashlight does not get very hot. I can have it on turbo, and it will eventually step down and let you know that it needs to keep itself cool, but it's not getting super hot to touch. It's handling the heat, it's dissipating the heat really well. That's a good deal. Glad to see that they came out with an upgraded version, and that I can share it with you all. I will show you all that strobe too. There's the strobe. There's, you know, a hot spot like right out here. Even in the daytime, you can see just how bright that is. And I can probably even show you, before we go into nighttime mode, show you the difference between the two. So you got the older original on the right, and then you have the newer on the left, the A, and you can see that hot spot's a little bit wider on the left, so it's going to be better at filling out like a yard, you know, filling up a bigger area of a trail or whatever, and letting you see what you're looking for. Whereas this one on the right, it's going to be better for reaching a little bit further out. It goes all the way up to 600 meter throw, whereas this on the left is 458 meter or 400 something. You know, don't quote me at the 58, but it's somewhere around in there. You get an extra almost 150 meter throw out of this older one on the right. I prefer throw because of the area that we live in, and I just am always wanting to throw some light a little bit further, seems like. But I am appreciating that is a lot of throw, and you still have like a balanced beam that you can knock it down to a lower power and fill out, you know, a trail. It's got a nice wide spill, and we'll just get it out in the dark so y'all can see what I'm talking about. It's dark enough now. Now we can play. Here's the PT16A, and I'm going to show you all this older PT16 on the left, and just notice how it's a little bit tighter, throwing a little bit further with that SFT40. You can have the wider hot spot over there on the right. That's the one that we're reviewing. Just wanted to compare the two and show you the difference out here on the go-kart path. I can definitely use either one of these to reach out there and see what I need to see. If you have your preference of a little bit more throw, you'd go with the older version, and if you want a little bit wider hot spot to a little bit, you know, fill out a yard a little bit better or whatever, you'd go with the newer version. And just checking the temperature between the two, they're equal. They're both just as warm, not hot, nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and see if we can step it down now. There's the next step up, kind of like that walking distance, just to give you an idea what you'd be doing. What's cool with that 21700 is you're going to get through the entire night at that level. And then as you increase your lumen, you'll start getting into your battery a little bit more, but I really like that you can get down to that level right there. Absolutely go through an entire day, and then at that level you go all night. But I'm going to end out with the one we're reviewing. That's the newer one right there, and a whole lot of light, man. I like it. Cool. Thank y'all for watching.